Why are we here? Why are we here on Earth? It's a deep question to begin a Qigong practice. But really why we're here, my belief, is to connect. And in Qigong, we allow ourselves to connect with nature, with ourselves, and ultimately this practice allows us to connect with others. So perhaps you invite someone to join you today. Qigong for connection. Let's go. Let's take a stance, our Qigong stance, with feet about shoulder width apart, knees softly bent, tailbone just relaxed down to the earth. The element we're going to focus on in our practice today is the earth. So root your feet into the earth. Close your eyes and just sense and feel each toe pad touching the surface you are standing on. The ball of your foot, the outer edge of your foot, your heel. Feel the deep connection between your body and the earth. Keep that strong connection and bring both hands over the belly, one on top of the other. Deepening our connection with ourselves, take a deep breath into your belly. Feel your belly fill up with vitamin O, oxygen. As you exhale, your belly releases. Inhale, your belly expands. Exhale, belly releases. The earth element is connected to your digestion. So digestion here is digesting the breath and feeling this life-giving exchange with nature. Take a few more deep belly breaths. Go ahead and relax your arms at your side. And let's go into knocking on the door of life. We've got to wake up. So sometimes this energy, sometimes this energy is locked down. Kind of feels like a rock that won't budge. And when that's the case, which actually was for me before I came out here today, it's like, oh, I just don't feel like it. I don't feel like moving. As soon as I stepped into the woods, I was like, yes, this is what I want. This is what I want to connect with. Sometimes we can't get out in nature. So to activate that energy, that vital energy that just wants to be awake and alive, we do a movement like knocking on the door of life to stimulate this energy to wake up. So making this physical connection with your body. Wake up. Take some nice deep breaths as you whir into the belly. And then we'll begin to slow it down, but take the arms away from the body. Still turning from your hips and waist. And feeling now your connection with more subtle essence as you feel the air move through your fingers. So we went from that experience of physical contact now to a more subtle experience of this expanded energy that is both within you and around you. Let's slow it down and stillness for a moment. In these moments of pause, connect with this awakening, this enlivening energy. Whatever it feels like to you, I don't think you can deny it. Spinal cord breathing. Inhale, lift the chest to the sky. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, open. So movement and breath, a beautiful synergy, a connection that enhances our experience of being in the body, but also expands our awareness that we're not just the body. Inhale. Little connections, these little ahas that come to you during your practice. Just allow them. And recognize that the more you can connect with this subtle energy, the more it grows within you and will nourish you. One more. And round forward. Release. Let's do a little 5-element connection. Go ahead and step the feet together. Even though I said we're going to focus on the earth, we want to build our awareness of all the elements, because we're not just one element or the other. And as you look around in nature, every element is expressed in nature. So let's begin making a connection with our hands, palm to palm. And then go ahead and take your knuckle right into the middle of your sternum. Pressing the hands together firmly. Right in the middle of your sternum, there's a sweet acupuncture point that helps to calm anxiety. It's one of my favorites. It's on the conception vessel. It's called CB17. You don't need to know all that information, but sometimes I like to share a little bit, little nuggets. And breathe deeply into your belly, as we did at the beginning. Grounding your energy into the present moment. And now go ahead and interlace your fingers. I'm going to step back. Interlace your fingers with the index finger pointing up. And we'll go ahead and take the arms up overhead, pointing like an arrow, which is what the movement's called. Lift your chest to the sky. Exhale and bend your knees. Bring the backs of your hands to your head and bow forward as much as you feel comfortable. Inhale. And exhale. So here, working with the element of the earth, we excavate then the metal element as we reach up and take a deep breath into the lungs. Exhale and bend. Inhale. Pumping the earth's energy, excavating the gold mines of connection. Let's do one more. Bend. Straighten. We're going to have some guests. That's wonderful. Open the arms out to the side, float down and bend your knees into a forward fold. So here, imagine yourself gazing down into a beautiful healing pond. You're going to scoop up the healing energy of the water, clasping the fingers together so that you can see your hands. Inhale, draw that healing water up the front of the body. Turn your palms towards your chest, reach up overhead, palms to the sky. And then exhale, crescent to your left. Hands stay interlaced, maybe gaze to the sky. So from water, we go into the wood element, stretching the side body here, opening up, expanding our perspective. And to the other side. Inhale, reach up. And then exhale, release the hands down to your side, palms face up, moving from the wood element into the fire element. The fire element ends in the fingertips, the heart meridian, so the heart's connected to the fire element. So we press the palms away from us, relax the shoulders, shoulders pressed down. Go ahead and take right ear to right shoulder. Opening up the lines of tension in the neck and the shoulders. And then let's go ear to shoulder on the other side. Wowza. Deep breath in. And chin to the chest. Let's do that again, and we'll add some movement with the neck on the next one. So we start with the earth and the metal element. So connect fingers. Inhale, reach the arms up. There's the metal. We got to get it from somewhere. Bend your knees, dip down into the earth. Connect, inhale. There's gold there. Exhale, bend. 2 more. Inhale, reach up. Use the power and strength of your legs to help you connect to the flow of energy. 1 more. And we're going to dive into that healing water. Separate the hands, bow forward. Scoop up the healing water, interlace the fingers. You can see your palms, and then draw it up the front body. Inhale. Press into your left, just 1 breath. And then over. Inhale. This time, take the thumb and forefingers together. Press the backs of the hands down. So it's like you curl the fingers in. And then we'll take right ear to right shoulder. And then slowly, gently, to your desired range of motion, roll the head over the shoulder, forward and back. And exhaling through your mouth here to release any pent-up tension in the heart and the emotions. Exhaling through the mouth helps us purge unwanted energy. Let's go over to the other side. We want to do that before we go in, and go ahead and roll the head back, before we go into our flows, because that's when we want to fill up with the good. So it's here, it's like, dump out the negative. And release. It's one of my favorite little sequences. That alone is great to connect you with your energy. But let's go ahead and get a little more connected. Shaking, one of my favorites to do. And here we're gonna utilize the earth healing sound, and it sounds very guttural. It's like, almost like you're hawking up a loogie. Yeah, I said that. All right, go ahead and bend the knees, bounce through the heels, shake the wrists and the elbows. You'll inhale through your nose, and then so something blocking your digestion of life. Inhale. Let it go so we can just nourish ourselves with the goodness of connection. One more. Slow it down. Slow it down. Now, what connections do you feel? How is this energetic flow showing up for you? It might be quite subtle. It's just subtle tingling in your fingers, buzzing, warmth. Aha, connection. That's your vital energy. Go ahead and open your eyes. And let's make another connection between the forces of earth and the heavens. Go ahead and take your right palm down. Left hand reaches up towards the sky. So pause here for a moment and sense the earth below you. Feel into the stability of the earth. Gratitude for gravity holding us here in place. But then expand your awareness and connect to the energy above you. The energy of the sky, the heavens, this expansive energy. And from there, turn the palms so they face one another. Float your left hand down, and they meet right above the belly. Here we're going to take this little ball of energy and turn it 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. And then go ahead and float the left hand up. My left hand, your right. Press your left hand down, your right hand up to the sky, and feel again, earth below, sky above, nature in between. You are an expression of nature. When we expand our awareness to more forces, the force of the earth and gravity, and the force of the universe, we become more really connected, embodied. Go ahead and float right hand down, turn left palm up, and then we'll rotate our ball of radiant energy right around the lower belly center, the lower dantian. Now your left hand's on top. We'll just go through a little flow here. Left hand floats up, right hand presses down. And then exhale, condense. Come back to your physical presence in your lower belly and rotate your ball. Imagining this ball radiating from the center of your belly. Float right hand up, left palm down, press. And condense. Turn your ball, your magic ball, crystal ball of healing. Float left hand up, right palm presses down. Straighten the legs just a little bit more. And then as you condense, bend the knees a little bit. So now we'll just float the hand 1 time. And inhale, straighten the legs a little bit, extend, expand. Float down, bend the knees just a little. 1 turn of your ball of Qi. Not a cheese ball. Not a cheese ball. I am a cheese ball, but float down. 1 turn. Float up. And come down. And stay here. Keep right hand right over left, and maybe align palms to palms. Maybe you sense even more this connection with this subtle energy. Here we'll take it into a flow called Pebble in the Pond, but single arm. So we're going to turn to our left and then float the right hand out, bending your knees. It makes a nice big circle. We come back around, and then the right hand turns up, left palm turns down. We turn to our right and float the left hand out. It's a nice big circle, and bending the knees. Switch hands. So there's a little bit of a rotation, and it's like you're spreading the seeds of joy, connection, yay, to the earth, and float. So there's a pumping action as your knees bend, you send your arm out, you kind of rise out, and there's also this coiling and uncoiling, a lot going on. But don't feel like you have to get it all. This one is a little more mechanical, so if you need to watch this a couple of times and go through it, don't get frustrated. But then you can let go into this connection with the earth. Sense a groundedness, a stability with this flow. Exhale, the hand comes up. Inhale, the hand comes in. Exhale, it just happens. You perhaps can sense this is quite a nourishing flow. It's like you're You're drawing this healing energy into the belly center, and then you're sharing it. We share from this place of deep connection, rootedness. A couple more times. Feel this nourishment as you kind of coil and uncoil the spine. It brings new, healthy flow of energy to your spine. Soften your gaze. Maybe even close your eyes. What connections are you making with this flow? How does it feel? Let's come back to the center. Here, let's pause. Palms face one another right in front of your lower belly center. Shoulders, elbows, wrists, fingers relaxed. Just maybe move your hands in a little and out. Notice if you feel this subtle magnetic connection between your hands. Welcome to your Qi. Anytime you feel your energy has dipped, grab a cup of Qi before a cup of coffee, or even tea. This is real caffeine, real life energy. Let's bring it into the belly center. Step your feet together. Just make a nice little circle around your navel, sealing the feeling you've connected with in your practice. Because it's always going to be there for you to access anytime you want. Take a deep breath into your belly. Thank you for connecting with me today. Be well.